A lot of parents have joined us. Welcome. I see most of the teaching staff is here. I think the people who are giving out awards are here, so that's the important part. So, good morning, welcome. I'm Dr. Troy, I'm the middle school principal, and this morning we're going to be doing the middle school award ceremony. So I want to say welcome to all parents who joined us. Thank you for joining us. This is being recorded as well, so you'll be able to have that record of this at the end of the day for all the students. And anybody who is not here and able to join us today, they'll be able to see all the fun that we had without them. So, before we begin, as we do with all of our assemblies, I'm going to ask that you please rise. Before we get there, I want to talk because actually this is the first time we've had all the middle school students just together as a group. And it's good to have some parents here as well because I want to talk about this and what this means to me and why this has been such a thing for pushing through the middle school this year. So most of the students are wearing their CMIS middle school shirts and they say right on them there's no CMIS without the MS. And that was purposely chosen because to me the middle school is something that is very different than anything else that happens. There's something that happens from the start of grade 6 to the end of grade 8 that transforms students. That's very different than the other divisions. And we celebrate that. We are trying to promote that. So much that we put kids into different colored shirts because each grade actually has different things that happen throughout those 3 years. And so what I want to do is I want to take you a bit on the vision of where this comes from so that the students know why they're wearing these colored shirts, the parents know, and the staff know because they also have some of the shirts as well. Normally I'm wearing my blue 8th grade one. I didn't feel I should show any favoritism today, but I definitely do have a blue one, so I will say that. But let me share the vision of where this came from. So some people might assume that it just comes from the idea of the color wheel. The 3 primary colors, you can make all the other colors from that. But to me, that doesn't represent what middle school is. Middle school to me is not a cyclical journey. To me, middle school is a continuum. It's a linear journey. So what I see it more as is I see it more as the spectrum of light that we see. That we go from red and through those different colors until we get to the end. And the end being purple. And it just so happens that that end color is the color that we use for our school colors. And that purple represents everything that is CMIS. It's everywhere. You see it on all the logos, you see it on all the banners and everything else that we do. Every sports jersey wears purple. So we know that we're trying to get to that. But to me, this journey needs to be separated out. It's something different. Kids come to the middle school from elementary in a very different place than when they leave. And I've tried to break this down into why I see the colors being so important. Because to me, each color represents something. And as you think about colors and what they represent and that there's meaning to them, I like this quote by Picasso that talks about colors, like features, have this emotion to them. And so for me, the grade 6 students come in, and they're very bold. They're intense. And honestly, grade 6 is a little dangerous. There's a whole lot more freedom that grade 6 kids get than they're used to. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's not a good thing, but it's something. And it definitely changes from 5th grade to when they get to 6th grade. And if you're not sure that their energy and passion and power exists, I would like to present Exhibit A sitting in the red shirt in front. There is passion, there is power, there's energy in this group of students. And they come in very excited. And it's not that they lose that, but it changes. When they get to grade 7, things are very different. Happy, anxious, distressed. This is what we associate with the color yellow. And for most 7th graders, that's just by the end of first period. The mood swings they go through, the changes they go through, the physical changes, the emotional changes, it is very different. And we know that the middle of middle school represents a whole different part of the journey. And they probably go more from orange to green and everything in between during that. We see it as teachers, you see it as parents. We know that it means something. But the last part of the journey is that 8th grade journey, where they get a little bit more calm, a little more relaxed. But it can also mean cold. They're starting to really figure things out for themselves, and they start to become a bit more individualistic. That trust, that responsibility, that loyalty, I see that in the 8th graders. It doesn't happen at the start of the year. It takes time, but by the end of the year, this group has become very cohesive. And in the end, we're trying to get them all to this. That purple, spirituality, imagination, the color of royalty. It's mysterious, knowledge, understanding, enlightenment. These are all words associated with the color purple, which to me represents what they're going to in the high school. This is why, if I look at this as a continuum, this is what I think is the journey of middle school. It's going through all these colors, it's going through all these emotions, and it's getting ready to be ready for that. My daughter's 3 and a little over 3 months. And I was thinking about how she was 3 kilograms when she was born. And now she's 13 kilograms. She's quadrupled in size. She can make no noise. Well, she made noise, but not anything we could understand. And now she chatters like there's no tomorrow. And I think she got her dad's personality, if I'm being honest. And I think, did she change more in those 3 years than middle school has changed in 3 years? And I don't think so. And the reason I don't think so is because she's not aware that she went through those changes. I'm aware. I've got the pictures to prove it. But the difference with middle school is you guys are going through these 3 years of changes and you are very aware about it. Some days it doesn't make sense. But you're so conscious of what's happening to you physically, mentally, emotionally, that this, to me, is the biggest change that happens in your life in a 3-year period. There's so much happening that is different. And I want you to embrace it because it is the journey that is middle school. So that being said, I'm so happy all of you are part of this middle school. And today we get to celebrate achievements, personal bests, things that you did well. Not everybody's going to win an award today. That doesn't mean that you didn't have a good year. We're limited. If we give everybody an award, it doesn't feel like something. So these are the highlights. Mainly academic, mainly athletic. But all of you have earned something this year. All of you have been through something this year. For some of you, you know what that is on your personal journey. And we want to celebrate that today. So as I said, the grade 6 and 7 students will get their awards today. The grade 8 students, I'll be honest, I asked them, you guys want to go to class, or do you want to get out of class? What do you think they said? That's why they're here. So they're here as moral support. They're here because it is still part of their journey. Many of them know that experience of getting up on this stage for the first time as a 6th grader, hoping that they don't trip when their name is called. It's okay if you trip. I tripped coming up the steps earlier because my hands are full, so I've already done it, so we all do it. So if you trip, we'll help you up and we'll just give you a reward. It's not the end of the world. But with that being said, I want to get started and I really want to share all the achievements of everybody in this room that we're going to celebrate today. So I want to start with Mr. Paul McGowan, our athletic director, who is going to hand out our athletic awards.
Welcome everybody, it's great to see you back, and after the long COVID break, it's just been phenomenal, especially for me, but I hope for you, to get back at all sports, competing with all our CMIS brother and sister schools. Congratulations to those that have won today, and I hope to see everybody out in sports next year.
So, just so you know, I was looking at this, and this is all of the sports that we have throughout seasons 1, 2, and 3. Many of our students are actually winning awards from many of these. And you'll actually see some of the names on the middle school students, even on some of those JV teams. So the fact that we have middle school students competing at the JV level is something to be very proud of. So congratulations to all students who are going to win. We are going to start with season 1. And I'm going to ask Mr. Paul over here. Thank you. Students, when you come up, I'm going to give you, Mr. Paul, your certificate. You're going to get a picture with Mr. Paul, and please stay on stage for each of the awards, okay? So we're going to start with swimming. So our most valuable award, the most valuable player for girls JV swimming is Jenny Wang. And also from the JV girls, we have our most improved player, which was Charlotte. She swims much faster, I promise. And our last swimmer is from the boys U14 swimming program. He was the most improved. It is Andre from grade 7. So if we get a quick photo of the swimming team and Mr. Paul, why don't you guys come this way so the background is behind. There you go. The first one's always the hardest. After this, it'll go much smoother. There we go. All right. Thanks. Congratulations, guys. We also had one of our boys competing on the JV football team, and he earned the most valuable player on that team, and that is Jude. All right, congratulations. That's the only one for that one, so that's the group picture too. All right, switching to sports. Some of you know this sport as soccer. We call it football here because that's the proper thing to do according to Mr. Paul. Right? So in our U12 girls program, we have our most valuable player this year who was Vaughn. And joining her as the most improved player on the girls U12 team, Jasmine. All right, on the U12 boys side, we have the most valuable player, which is Jun Young. And joining him as the most improved player for the boys U12 is Will. So these are our U12 football stars. One more for the picture, guys. Thank you, congratulations. Today in season 2, we have our U14 girls, which was a mix of some 8th graders and 7th graders. So for the most improved players on the U14s, this goes to Nuri. And you might be able to predict who the most valuable player of the U14 boys was. He's pretty good. That's fun. There you go. All right. Congratulations. And the last sport in season 2 is cross country, which is a great sport for any athlete to join because it does keep you in better shape for all those other sports you play. But we definitely had some people who shined in this. So our most valuable player award for the grade 12 girls cross country goes to Ani. Thank you. We also have the U14 girls cross country. Actually, Ani, stay here for a second. Because I want to know who's faster, you or your sister Charlotte. Let's get a photo of both. Spread around. Yeah, maybe just chase each other, right? Game tag. Let's get both of you in the picture for the group then. Congratulations. In season 3, we have a sport which is new to me. I enjoy watching it. I'm learning the rules of it, but the futsal program, and this is starting to become a program here. We're hoping next year we have boys and girls. This year we have a boys U12 team. The most valuable player on that team, Jun Young. Yeah. And our most improved player, Helmer. We hope more students will be going out for this in the future. We have one of our middle school students competing on the U14 badminton team, the girls badminton team, as the most improved player, Jenny Wade. That's it. Thank you. So one more round of applause for all our student athletes. Our program director, Mr. Paul, also deserves a round of applause. He does a great job. And what I hope is that next year, even more middle school students are on some of these teams. We have some great athletes in the middle school. It's great to see them being celebrated on JV teams and U14 teams when some of them definitely qualify as U12 as well. So that's a great attestation to our program and the fact that we do have such strong athletes. So congratulations to all of them. What I want to do now is switch it up to some of our academics. So what's going to happen over the next few awards is I'm going to call up teachers by department. We're going to be awarding certain academic awards per department. Now this year we've changed this award a little bit. Last year we just had top student science. This year I gave the teachers a chance to name the awards. Because I want the award to mean something a little bit more than just being a top student. It's always hard, and trust me, I was in that position last year as the science teacher. It's hard to pick one or two top students when you have such a variety of students in class who are such strong students. So instead we give a chance to use that as an award. But if they wanted to make up a different award, they could also name an award that was specific to the skill set that some of our students bring that might be a little bit different than just being the top student. So these awards are not just about being top students, they're about being students who shine in something in each of these categories. After that, we will get to the academic awards, which do celebrate GPAs and things like that. But these awards are designed by the teachers for the specific students. We're going to start with grade 7. Our music and band program, Mr. Casey. Give him a round of applause. So he has come up with 2 awards, the loudest performer in band and the biggest sound to instrument size ratio award. I think you'll understand when you see the winners of these 2. So for our loudest performer, we have Matthew Austin. And the biggest sound to instrument size ratio, Paul. To make that sound come out. So great job, congratulations to both of you. We'll do a group picture, same thing. Congratulations. There's not a grade 6 award for this because grade 6 is such a beginner program that it's hard to distinguish one student is better than the others. They're all really learning music for the first time for some of them. So we've opted not to go with grade 6 awards with this. There are still grade 8 awards to be handed out with promotion as well. Switching it up, we're now going to go to the visual arts. Mr. Jason can join me on stage. So we'll start with grade 6. So our dedicated doodler award goes to Mr. Kim Tiao. Alright, stand aside for a second. Picasso's protege goes to Hashi. So, but this goes to Jaslyn. Group photo, group photo. All right. Grade 7, we have the Innovator Award, and this goes to Caleb. The artistic trailblazer, Anna. And the artistic visionary goes to Mabel. And one group photo. So unfortunately, Sally is not here with us. What Mr. Paul's going to help us hand out physical education awards for the grade 6 and 7. So in grade 6, we have 3 students who all are demonstrating a different level of PE skills and knowledge than some of their. Oh, there she is. There's Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha's our head of department for PE as well, so we'll have both of them present. And she knows a lot of you guys. So, and since this is her last chance to hand out awards at the middle school assembly, we'll give her this opportunity as well. So, the PE grade 6 skills and knowledge award, we have 3 winners. We have, first, Julian. And then, unfortunately, he's not here today. Helmer, also wins the award. I think the wrong day to be absent. I guess he's not up for the perfect attendance award either. So. And last one we have pizza. I spend every morning on duty at the playgrounds, and I can tell you that these 3 are definitely worthy of this award. One more quick group photo. You'll notice in grade 7 that it changed a little bit, that we've added strategy, and so there's definitely a difference here in the level of the award because of what it represents. So these are the strategy, knowledge, and skills awards, and the first one goes to Muju. you. All right, grade 7. Our grade 7 is our biggest class, and we've actually extended this to go to 4 awards. There's 4 unique awards for our grade 7 students. First, our consistent coder goes to Jay. Considering all the coding they do in the computer program, that's a pretty good award to win. Our serene cyber sleuth, Sammy. Performing functions with flair, Rob. And the speed with sophistication goes to Matthew. Group photo. Congratulations. Thank you. Moving on to the maths department. My favorite award as a former math teacher. I love these. In grade 6 this year, we have 3 awards. We have first out-of-the-box thinker, and this goes to Junior. There's a prize for the fastest award recipient, I think. And the mathematics persistence award goes to Miyu. And the last one, and this one we were down to the last minute trying to figure out who this was going to be, and we came up with the most math growth for grade 6 this year, Fortune. Group photo. Be close enough to know each other. All right, in grade 7, we also have 2 awards. The most improved math mindset. There's a lot of M's in there, therefore it goes to Michelle. And because there was, I wouldn't say a tie for this, because you can't really measure it, but there are 2 students who really stood out to Ms. Merritt as improving that math mindset. And the second one is NumPy. That's right. And the most math growth grade 7, Alex. Congratulations, thank you. All right, staying in the maths and sciences, we call Miss Jockey from the grade 6 science. So, in grade 6, there are also 3 awards. We have the Scientific Data Master Award, which goes to Emily. The lab safety star is Angela. Great catch up way down. Saved it. And the scientific explorer goes to Ryan. Your photo. Thank you, thank you. All right. Grade 7 is Miss Lydia, so we'll call Miss Lydia. Our top scientist award is being split between 2 students in grade 7. The first one is Lucas. And the second one is Vincent. Our last one, the most reformed mindset, again, changing that mindset over time, goes to Ai. This year we did again, and a lot of success. I think we had 160 plus students and faculty members across the campus participating, middle school through high school, including some faculty. And Ms. Lydia and I would like to call up our March Madness faculty champion, Ms. Jockey. You get hardware too, yeah, you can just play that on your desk. have several 6th graders and 7th graders who won, and we also do, there's first, second, and third place for each grade level, plus there's a middle school champion, then there's an overall school champion. The middle school champion obviously comes from the middle school, but not 6 and 7 this year. That will happen at the ceremony. And our overall champion was actually a tie this year between 2 students, and it's all points based. So there's nothing that I do. I just run the system and let all the points count each other. So these are all based on the points that they earned by predicting the 64 mammals that would battle it out to one true champion. So starting in 3rd place in grade 6, we have Ani. We had a tie for 2nd place in grade 6 with We Wish and Sarah. And there's your medal as well. And in first place for grade 6, pizza. Group photo. Great, congratulations, guys. All right, grade 7. In 3rd place, we have Sophie. In 2nd place, we have Ai. And the Marshmallow Madness champion for grade 7 is Nuri. Congratulations, group photo. Thank you, Marshmallow Madness. All right, our English department. We're going to start with grade 6, Mr. Carrie Story. So we're going to start with the hardest working novel study student, and this goes to Theo. He looks surprised by that. And we have 2 grade 6 top readers. The first one is Cora. try to, they all read their emails. Good job. All right, grade 7, we're going to call up to the stage Miss Siobhan. All right, for our grade 7 awards in English, we have the Excellent Writer Award. This goes to Mount High. Meet the middle. The Avid Reader Award, and if you've ever seen this child without a book, I'd be shocked, is Tamim. And our most improved linguist for improvement in language is Jenny. I love that there's shot on the face of students. That's great. Group photo. Congratulations. So next up, I'm going to have Mr. Perry and Ms. Schwarber join me again. And the awards for NHD were given, some of these were given out already, students knew they won. But when we won the regional here and we sent them to Singapore, there was a separate certificate that Singapore sent us to also give the students. We want to recognize them because NHD, like Reginald Madness, it's a curriculum-wide program across the middle school. We know that it's something that every student is doing, and we want to highlight the opportunity for those parents who can get a chance to see the great pizza party that we had. This is a chance for you to see that your child also won the award for winning here at the regional level. So these are the students who competed, won the regional level, or were sent to the regional level because they won here at CMIS. And there's different categories, so I'm going to call them out by individual categories. So for the junior individual exhibit, this goes to Cora Freeman. And for the junior individual website, this goes to Paul. But I want you guys to stay on stage because I want to do one final NHD photo with everybody. All right, in the grade 7 awards, we have the junior group website goes to Nuri and Mason. And our individual website summer. The two that we're going to recognize for their group documentary, both come from grade 6, is Hashi and these are from the Singapore winning and going to the national. This is what you get to go to the national as well. So congratulations. All right, can we get a group photo with all the NHD students? And while we're doing that, I just want to say a huge shout out to Mr. Carey, Ms. Siobhan, Mr. Jeremy, our CMIS students, when we sent them to a regional competition in Singapore, absolutely rocked it. It's amazing how many times Chiang Mai International School got called for a first place, second place, third place, or even an honorable mention. We gave the home crowd of Singapore American School, we gave them a run for their money, and that's something we haven't done before. So we are seeing huge progress in this, and we want to continue to see that over the years. The fact that we have 6th and 7th graders qualifying is huge. So congratulations to all of them. It's definitely a result of our hard work on all parts. All right. Because they all teach across all 3 levels. So Drew Bird is going to hand out the awards for the 2 that she teaches. So in the grade 6 novice class, the excellent effort award goes to Sarah. And in the grade 7 advanced class, the award for excellence in tie goes to Paul. All right, we'll do a group photo at the end here. So next up, I have Drew Ann. So grade 6 intermediate, best handwriting goes to Junior. Marco. You remember that slide I showed that said energy and passion and yeah, welcome to grade 6, welcome to my life. So, and in grade 7 novice class, the excellent effort award goes to Sophie. All right, and now I will call to the stage award, I'm going to have a call Ms. Chestnut to join me. This is the Academic Habits and Attitudes Award. And part of this is that this comes out of the idea, that we can measure academic progress with grade points. We know we can. But students who show up every day, and it's not always about the grade, but it's about the effort. It's about what they give us as teachers. It's about the blood, sweat, and tears. It's not a number. It's not a percentage. The students that we're going to call up next are the students who the teachers have nominated as a grade level group that show up every day. That it might not be the highest score in the class, but it's about the effort that we see and that we get from them. And so Ms. Chestnut and I are going to hand out what's called the Academic Habits and Attitudes Award for grades 6 and 7. Again, it's the new one this year, but we feel like this better reflects some of our attributes that we want students to have as they go through this journey that is middle school. So, it's presented to middle school students who have shown that most commitment to their work, class participation, regardless of the grade. Starting off, we have in grade 6, Maria. We also have Lula May. We have Ainsley. Michael. You shouldn't be that surprised by this. Come on now. You're a good student, right? Next up, Sarah. We also have Sophie. Thank you. There are more. Hold on. Slide number 2. Yeah. We have November. We have June Young. Pizza. We have Fawn. We also have Ani. And our last grade 6 recipient for this award is Angela. Congratulations to our grade 6 habits and attitudes winners. Thank you. All right, grade 7. Again, grade 7 is our largest class. There are quite a few coming up. So, first one is Jake Coates. Our second winner is Bonnie. Let's go jumping up here, please. Okay. Next one is Caleb. And Wushu. Abby. We also have Kai. And there's 2 more slides at grade 7. So hold on, we're not done yet. We have next up, Han. Following him, we have Ai. Next, we have Charlotte. Next is Vincent. Tamim. And there are 6 more. Next on the list is Rom. And then we have Jay. Michelle. Group photo, group photo. Grade 7 volleyball team. Make a front line. All right, back line, close in the front. All right, thank you. So now I'd like to call up our superintendent, Dr. Sherry Kinnersley, because this last award is our Academic Excellence Award. And then we'll have Ms. Chestnut and Dr. Kinnersley both present this to our students. So the Academic Excellence Award is based on students who have maintained a 3.8 grade point average for the entirety of this year. So in other words, at the end of their grade 6 or grade 7, they currently have a 3.8 or higher. I literally ran this award yesterday at about noon, just to double check to make sure I didn't miss anybody. So this is as accurate as less than 24 hours ago. So these students have shown that level of academic excellence that we want to honor with the Academic Excellence Award. And in grade 6, our first winner is Paul. Congratulations. Our second winner, who's not here because of having to travel back being international, we all know how this works. You have to go back to your own country and put some time in your own country so you don't lose your citizenships and such. But Libby is our next winner today. So she left, has a very high. I know that they're going to watch the video, so she will be getting this award in the fall when she returns back to CMIS. All right, next up is Malachi. Jeremy. I'm going to ask that the comments that are being made stop, please. That's not what we're about. Thank you. Next up, Zoe. And it's the last one on this list, but there's another slide. Emily. Next up is Ashi. We wish. June Young. He does it all. Sports, everything. Theo. We have Miyu. And the last one is Angela. All right, grade 6 group photo here. These are the grade 6 academic excellence award winners. Congratulations on making it. So for our grade 7 awards, it's the same thing, but this is not calculated across all of middle school. This is only for grade 7 year. So it's only the grade 7 year. So again, academic excellence 3.8 GPA or higher for all of grade 7. Lucas. Next on the list we have Caleb. Mabel. Next is Sophie. We have Andre. Next we have Nuri. We also have Jenny. Now high. And our final grade 7 student carrying the academic excellence of 3.8 or higher is Paul. you've taken the time to celebrate, again, our award winners, both in and out of the classroom, those that excel on the sports field, those that excel at a desk. And I hope that all of you, even if you don't have that piece of paper again right now, know that you, again, have accomplished something this year. There's a lot of stuff that happens here that we reward because we see it and it's obvious. There's a lot of things that go sometimes unrewarded because it's not just on a piece of paper. So know that everybody here has done something this year and grown in some way. Whether you have a piece of paper to represent that or not, that's not important. What happened is you've succeeded in completing a grade 6 or 7 or grade 8 year, and that's a pretty tough thing to do. Again, these 3 years are the years that you're going to grow the most, and you're going to probably go through some of the craziest struggles you go through. So the fact that you're just sitting here with us and completed the year, that in itself is good. So congratulations to all the award winners. I would like one more round of applause for everybody. Thank you. But I would be remiss if I didn't do one thing. So students, would you please stand up? And students, I want you to take this opportunity to say thank you to that group of people in the back for all the support that they've given you. Thank you to your parents. And for that group of people over there on the side for all the support that they've given you. So thank you to your